At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all.
We are here and ready to go at Greeno Gymnasium on the campus of Redfield High School, and we are about ready to get things underway between Deuel and the Redfield Pheasants. Deuel comes in with 2 wins. Redfield comes in 0-2, and we will be talking to the coaches in just a minute, right after this 1-minute break. You're listening to KQ 1380.
Building partnerships for life.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield Sports and School. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all.
Yes, we're back here at the gymnasium. We're going to have a talk to the coaches segment coming up.
They ought to be playing out in the foyer.
Okay, excuse me, what's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie, last name?
Morset.
Morset. Oh, okay. Hello, Maddie.
What's his name, sister?
Yeah, got it. Is that moving around at all? Okay.
Welcome
on top, there's the zoom in and zoom out. Try not to stay too tight on it, because last time when we had Aiden was up here, people complained that he was too tight. I thought he did fine, but anyway, so just follow the ball, and there you go there.
All I have to do is move it?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see everything in there.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Can you move that way just a bit?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Sorry.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
All right, we're about ready to go here for the action at Greeno Gymnasium between the Deuel Cardinals 2-0 and the Redfield Pheasants 0-2. We're going to be checking out the starting lineups for the Cardinal right now. And number 3, Trey Mayland. Going to start the starting lineup here shortly and get things rolling at Greeno Gymnasium. And we are going to go with the starting lineups for the Deuel Cardinals. Trey Mayland, a senior, 6'1", is a guard. He'll be starting along with number 5, Gabe Sather, a junior at 6'2", also at the guard position. Moving to the front line, it'll be Dexter Unzen, a senior, 6'2", and then also starting on the front line will be Caleb Arani, and he is 6'3" and a junior. And then number 44, Robert Bagalka, and he is a senior at 6'0". So once again, the Redfield Pheasants are being outclassed from the standpoint of class standings, probably about a full grade level that Redfield is behind with the young team that they happen to have. All right, let's check the starting lineup for the Redfield Pheasants, and unusually, the first game tonight is the boys' game, and the Redfield Pheasant boys will start off with Ethan Falk. He's number 2. He is a 6'2" forward, and he is in his sophomore year. Then we go with Tristan O'Daniel, 13 on his back, and Tristan will be playing a guard position. He is a decent three-point shooter. He stands 6'3", and he will be on the outside. Then we're going to look at the outside there, and it is going to be the, well, let's pick up where we are. Okay, they're going to have a new player in starting lineup because Seth Domke has been injured, and he is out of the lineup, and taking his place will be Michael Zastro. He is a freshman, 6 even, and we were in here setting up equipment last night when the team was practicing, and Zastro is not afraid to throw that three-pointer up there, and he is relatively successful at that. So we'll hope that the three-point arc is going to be working for Redfield tonight. And Elijah Morissette is another starter. He is a 6-foot guard, a senior. And Justin Radigan will start inside. He is a 6'2" senior. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is KQ 1380.
Local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
We're about ready. Okay, we are underway in our basketball game as Redfield gives up the first two-pointer down low, and the 2 points scored by number 44. That for the team from Deuel is Bigalka, and he picks up two, and Redfield down early. Coming around this side for Redfield, Michael Sastro.
Proud sponsor of all our local
inside goes to Radigan. Radigan gets triple teamed, throws up a attempt, and it comes away down low to the right side as Deuel goes left to right. Black uniforms with some white and red piping, and driving to the basket and getting it in is for Deuel is Trey Malin. And Deuel leads it now by a score of 4-2. We'll be giving the score frequently here as Tristan O'Daniel tries to get it in, and it is blocked away. And right away, Deuel is underway as Gabe Sather winds up getting two, and Redfield trails it in the early going of the first period here by a score of 6-0. Inside, now to the top of the key. It goes to O'Daniel. Once again, they try to get it into Radigan. His shot, and there's a whistle on the play, and it looks like a foul is going to be picked up by Bigalka, and that will be the first personal foul for the Deuel Cardinals. At the line, shooting the first of two, Justin Radigan.
Heartland State Bank, a proud
off the back of the rim, and no good for Mr. Radigan. So Justin, a real force to reckon with on the rebound side of things, but not quite as successful this season on his offensive output, as Redfield is on the scoreboard 6-1 in favor of Deuel. Steps inside, high off the backboard, rebounded by Bigalka. Shot no good, and Radigan comes away with a rebound. Elijah Morissette will handle the ball as Redfield comes right to left. White uniforms and maroon numbers, and Eli drags that pivot foot a little bit, and that will cost Redfield another turnover too early. And Ted, that's something that they need to take care of and not have things go wrong with the turnovers.
Yeah, they got to keep the turnovers down because they're going to get their rebound. Radigan, he's already got three, and we're still in the first quarter. So
Redfield comes away after a missed shot by Deuel. Tristan O'Daniel feeds it back out to the top of the key to Morissette. On the right side, Zastro, a nice attempted pass inside by Radigan goes awry, and the Cardinal come away with it. The three-point shot missed, and Elijah Morissette comes away with the the rebound, as we have 6:21 left to go here in the first period. As coming down to the left side is Tristan O'Daniel. Then to the top of the key, Morissette fires it up and gets a three. So Elijah Morissette counts three, and the score goes 6-4 in favor of Deuel. Deuel coming left to right over to the far side. Ball goes to Sather. Then to the top of the key to Malin. Back around to Sather on the left wing. Back to Malin on the right wing. Now trying to dribble down to the paint. Gets stopped at the free throw line. Tries to throw a pass inside. And that was intended for Ronnie. And it goes off of his hands and out of bounds. That'll be the first Deuel turnover. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is KQ 13.
Activities.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna and Nikayla, Bonnie and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
Welcome back to the Heartland.
Ready to go here for the action to begin again at 4:49 left to go in the first period, and Redfield is trailing by 2, 6-4. And Redfield in the backcourt. Now they will look at a full court press. They break the press by getting the ball into Radigan, and Radigan throws it down low. It comes off of number 4 for Deuel. That's a new player in the game, Jackson Peter Rains. Out of his hands and out of bounds. Morissette will take it inbounds underneath his own basket with 27 seconds. The shot thrown up there by Falk, and it is no good, but it rolls out of bounds, and Redfield will wind up keeping possession underneath their own basket with the new shot clock. Inside goes to O'Daniel, and a quick play, and O'Daniel ties it up, and we are 6-6 here with 4:30 left to go in the first period. On the wing, a three-pointer on the way, no good. The rebound by O'Daniel. O'Daniel trying to go coast to coast, tries it up high on the board and doesn't go. Rebounded by Sather. Sather down low, check that. The rebound was in there, taken by Troy Jensen, and the shot.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul, and that foul. Let's check and see who it goes against. They record that against Sather, so that's his first personal foul. Remember, changing the rules. If you get 5 fouls in the period, then you go and shoot 2. The 1-and-1 is gone, and with 4 minutes, Redfield has it out in their backcourt on the near side. O'Daniel with the ball gets it over to Morissette. Morissette all the way across court. It will go over there to Zastro.
Welcome back to the Heartland.
Tristan O'Daniel with the ball at the top of the key. Gets it inside to Zastro. Zastro almost has the ball knocked away from him. And Elijah Morissette from the side, another 3. So Elijah, one of the 2 3-point shooters for Redfield. Hot as a pistol here with 2 in the early going. The other 3-point shooter is O'Daniel, but Zastro is not afraid to throw that 3-pointer up there as well. And if those 3-pointers begin to click, Redfield could be in good shape. They lead it now by a score of 9-6. Deuel will have the ball out on the far side in the forecourt. And it comes into Malin. Malin doing the majority of the handling the ball to the far side. It goes over to Peter Rains, back around to Malin. Thinking about a 3 is Jensen. And now a 3-pointer on the way on the other side. It was way overshot, but grabbing the loose ball there was, let's see, that was number 30. That is Caleb Ronnie, and he picks up 2 points. Redfield coming back the other way. The basket by Tristan O'Daniel. And O'Daniel has 4 points on the game. Shot from the side and rattles around and goes in. And that shot taken by Troy Jensen. And he picks up a 3 in the corner. And our score is tied once again, 11-11. Pass over to Morissette off of his hands and out of bounds. So that'll be the 4th turnover for Redfield. That's something that they definitely need to take care of. And into the ball game for the Redfield Pheasants is number 10, Grady Hulshire. Hulshire, another one of the very, very young players that Redfield has on the varsity. A long 3-pointer, and boy, he sinks it. Malin found nothing but net. He has 5, and Deuel goes ahead 14-11. Tristan O'Daniel at the top of the key, drops it inside to Radigan on the left side, and he is looking for somebody to go to. Finally fakes it, goes down the line, throws up a shot, no good. The rebound comes away to Sather. Sather goes all the way down, and the shot is no good. However, there's going to be a foul on the play. I believe that Radigan may be picking up his first personal foul here. We'll see who it goes against. No, it's Tristan O'Daniel.
Welcome back to the
first
Heartland
personal
State
foul
Bank
for
Press
O'Daniel.
Box. Heartland State Bank,
And the first team foul for Redfield at the line, shooting one. Sather gets his third point. Second of two. Gabe Sather off the front of the rim and right into the hands of Morissette, dribbling down the side. It goes to O'Daniel, and a whistle on the play. Looks like a foul may have been picked up by Malin. Let's check and see. We're on the opposite side of the scorer's table, so have to look all the way across the. Well, it was Troy Jensen picked up the foul. So that's 3 fouls in the quarter. Redfield has it out from underneath their own basket. A 3-shot from O'Daniel falls a little bit short and taken away on the rebound by Sather. Into the forecourt, Malin back to Malin again for 3. That's a little offline, and Radigan, who is an outstanding rebounder, comes up with the rebound. And Morissette tries to get it down low. The pass was intended for Ethan Falk, but goes awry, and that's turnover number 5 for Redfield. And Ted, that's something they got to watch out for.
A proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Rebounding and that, but just gotta. Passes aren't quite as crisp.
Deuel inside, tries to throw one up. Radigan, check that. The rebound is taken, and the putback by Malin. He now has 7. And Deuel goes ahead by a score of 17-11. Radigan to the basket. A beautiful little floater and drops it in there. And our score goes to 17-13 in favor of Deuel. Radigan tries to cut off, and he is blocked. Unfortunately, tried to get in front of the drive to the baseline and before the shot, but he did not get his feet set and directly in front of the offensive player, so it's a defensive foul. The shot from the side off on a long 3-pointer, and Redfield comes away with it, gets it back to Morissette. Nice pass down court to Tristan O'Daniel. Backhanded underhand shot, and Tristan now has 6. A nice assist from Morissette to get the ball into the forecourt quickly. Down low, the ball, Jensen on the right side, down into the paint. It goes to Malin. Malin to the far side on a 3-pointer. And boy, I tell you what, that is Peter Rains picks up a 3-pointer, and Deuel goes ahead 19-15. Morissette dribbling to the left side, now comes back to the top of the key and over to the right side to O'Daniel. Morissette at the top of the key, and O'Daniel, and the two of them are playing catch. Unfortunately, O'Daniel was a little sloppy with his pass back and wind up giving up a point, 2 of them as a matter of fact, to Malin. Malin is 9 points on the under 5 seconds to go here in the first period, with Deuel leading it by a score of 21-15. So Tristan O'Daniel a little too lackadaisical with a pass there, and it cost him. O'Daniel coming around gets pushed away from up, and going up for the shot was Radigan, and he was fouled, so Justin will go to the line shooting 2. We have 1.4 seconds left to go here in the first period, with Deuel leading it by a score of 21-15. Radigan on the line. He has 1 point off of a free throw, and he now has 2.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
So Radigan on the line with an opportunity to get it a little bit closer. Right now it's a 5-point differential. The shot rolls around and rolls away, and it's not enough time for Deuel to be able to throw it the length of the court and possibly score. Deuel, after 1 period of play, leads it by a score of 21-16. You're listening to Redfield High School sports presentation on KQ 1380.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better?
Deuel brings it out in the backcourt with 1:09 to go here. Over to the corner, now up to the top of the key. That is Peter Rains. Over in the corner, Zastro harassing defensively over there. Almost got the ball. The ball comes into Bigalka. Shot from the outside, no good. Rebounded by Morissette. Morissette will bring it up with 46 seconds left to go. Drops it in an attempt, and it gets thrown away, and an easy 2 points turned in by Malin, and Malin now has 17, and Deuel has a 47-22 lead. O'Daniel walking the ball up, coming across half court. Now drives to the basket, will drop it off to Zastro for three, way overshot, comes off the hands of Radigan and out of bounds. Redfield misses the free throw, or check that, the rebound, and Deuel will bring it in with 18 seconds to go here in the first half. And Deuel on the lead, 47-22. Tristan O'Daniel will sit down, take a little bit of a rest here. Bringing the ball up is Deuel in the corner. Malin now all the way to the other side. Top of the key goes to Jensen. Jensen throwing the ball all the way across to the other side into the post. Nice job by Radigan to block an attempted shot or pass. Shot up, and an off-balance shot goes awry, and that will end the first period. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is KQ 1380.
A proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Okay, thank you. Ted, when you talk, you got to get right up on that thing for radio.
It's back on.
What?
Live stream's back on.
Thank you, Mike. That's frustrating, you know.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of...
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, the proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, the band is sitting right next to us, so it's a little bit of a challenge here with the sound. So we're going to try to get some statistics from Ted here in the first half. Redfield was outscored in that second period, 26-6, and even though the Pheasants kind of held in during the first period.
Well, Deuel took 41 shots that first half, made 16 for 43%, with 6 of 8 for the free throw line, and they had 9 rebounds. Redfield out-rebounded them, they had 15, but they took 31 shots and only made 9 of them for 27%. And they were 3 for 4 for 75%. But Justin Radigan, he's got 10 rebounds already, so he's carrying the load there. But,
been very busy and very effective. Unfortunately, when he gets that ball and tries to get it back up there, it's a bit of a challenge. And
3 guys are collapsing on him.
Well, that's the thing, and we kind of wonder that maybe we might hear or see a whistle in there somewhere along the line. But so far, that has not been the case in the basketball game. The Redfield is trailing by a score of 47-22. They were trailing 21-15 in the first period, and the lead changed hands several times during that first period.
Well, Redfield missed a lot of easy layups. I don't know, they were actually overshooting them. You know, just throwing it up there too hard to overshoot them. You should never miss a layup, you know, but they missed 3 or 4 of them. But another thing about Deuel, they had 13 3-pointers in that first half, so they were absolutely hot. I think they only missed 2 out of that 13, or 15, so.
Well, we are about ready to take a 1-minute break here, and then we'll be back with more information.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven, with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, you might note that the Redfield High School band is here, and we are right next door to them, so hopefully we're coming through to a certain extent. As you note, both teams are back on the floor, and Redfield is struggling. They had a particularly poor second period as they lost that second period by a score of 26-6. They held their own in the first period, losing that one by only 5 points, and in the first half of the first period, Redfield wound up exchanging the lead back and forth, so it's something that's very positive, at least through the first period, first half of the first period, but since that time, Redfield has kind of lost their discipline and wound up with the ball not going their way in any way, shape, or form. The one thing that has been positive there is that Redfield has only committed 10 turnovers, which I know doesn't sound particularly positive, but the point there is that Redfield is in a situation where they had, do you recall right offhand, Ted, how many turnovers they had in that first game?
I think they had 22 in that first game, if I remember right. Somewhere around there, 22.
Okay, well, we're at the situation here where they at least are getting it a little bit better as they go along.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
And hopefully that will continue here in the second half as we're underway. Redfield going left to right, white unis, and the maroon lettering. Falk with the ball into the corner. Radigan down low, spins, turns. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Loses the ball. Morissette picks it up, gets it over to Tristan O'Daniel. They scramble around with the ball a little bit, and Radigan comes up with it. A 20-footer is off and doesn't hit the rim, so that's considered a turnover, and that's where we are set with that. And coming down the other way, whistle on the play.
Welcome back to the Heartland State
Ball
Bank.
went out of bounds.
Heartland State Bank.
30 seconds left to go on the shot clock as Deuel will have the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Bringing the ball in will be Unzen. All the way back out goes to Malin. Malin, by the way, is with 17 points here in the basketball game. Now into the corner, it goes back to Malin, and then all the way across court to Unzen. Unzen at the wing, gets it over the other side. Malin drives the baseline, gets it back out to Sather. Sather driving into the paint, throws it up, no good. However, the rebound and the putback is dropped in there by Unzen, and he will pick up his.
Of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, they only have 1 point on the board there, so but that was 2. The score currently 49-22 in favor of Deuel. Morissette with the ball on the left wing trying to get some opening here. I think that what might be positive for Redfield, dropping the ball off to Falk. Falk shoots and misses a free throw, but it doesn't hit the backboard, and the turnover is recorded, number 12 on the game. Down low, the ball goes to Bigelka.
Welcome back to the Heartland
and there's going to be a turnover. They took a timeout real quick over there. Very heads-up play by the coach for Deuel, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is KQ 30.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
You'll find friendly
for
back to the Heartland
the teams and the timeout. Ted, tell us about that.
Well, he really didn't have control of the ball. The rule says in order to get timeout, you have to have control of the ball. And it was actually should have been called the tie-up because Morissette had his hands on the ball, and the guy called timeout, and they give it to him.
Morissette with a nice block and another nice block. This one turned in by Falk. But the ball goes out of bounds off of Falk. 6 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Bringing the ball in will be Unzen. And over to the far corner there. Looks like they're going to run out of time. 2 seconds. Nope, they don't get the shot off. And that will be a turnover for Deuel. Only their 4th of the game to 12 against Redfield. And the Pheasants will take it out in the side court in the back court.
Student athletes.
Tristan O'Daniel with the ball in. Morissette dribbling left to right, crossed the center line, and dropped over to Zastro. Loses the ball all the way down to the other end. The shot no good. Tristan O'Daniel comes away with it. O'Daniel all the way. Zastro will try to, he gets a foul at the in the paint. It'll be a non-shooting foul. The foul recorded against Caleb Ronnie. That's his first personal foul. He has 4 points on the game. Redfield gets the ball in. 34 seconds on the shot clock. So it was a new shot clock from underneath. O'Daniel thinks about going for 3, decides against it. Now down and inside to Radigan. Radigan tries to get it over to Falk, and the ball is turned over. All the way across court to Deuel, and on the wing, over there is Unzen. Malin dribbling left to right. Back to Unzen for 3. Off the corner, and it is rebounded by Radigan. Radigan doing a fine job of rebounding tonight, as he generally does. Redfield in the forecourt. Zastro throws it up on a three-pointer. It misses the back rim, and coming away with the rebound is Sather. Sather over to Malin with a huge 3 from about 9 miles away. He now has 20 points. And Deuel leads it by 30, 52-22. Down low, Zastro gets it inside to Radigan. Radigan bounces it off the glass and picks up his 8th point. But the score 52-24 in favor of the Deuel Cardinals. All the way across, almost intercepted. Long three-pointer, and oh my goodness, he is on fire. Ted, how many three-pointers did we have in that first half? And now we've got
13, and now they got 16 for the game.
Oh my goodness. Radigan gets banged around, and they call steps after he gets whacked. There might have been a reason for that, Mr. Referee, but they see it the way of a turnover. That's number 15 for Redfield. And Deuel begins to empty their bench. They're going to have a timeout here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Small town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered too, from carry pet to livestock. They're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of...
Well, a timeout, a quick one, 55-24 in favor of Deuel. And unfortunately, Redfield's boys team just cannot seem to get a rhythm here. The girls team is a game that's going to follow, and we're kind of looking forward to that because of the last performance by the Redfield girls. Even though they lost the game, they showed vast improvement over their first game. Pass intercepted by Morissette, coming left to right. Looks like he's going to go all the way down. And the ball is knocked away from his hands on a nice block. Fast forward goes to Sather. Sather puts it in, and he has 8, 57-24. Tristan O'Daniel driving right side, drops it into Zastro rather. Hellshire throws the ball out of bounds. It was tipped, it appeared, but they give the ball over to
Deuel.
The other referee overruled it because it was tipped. And that means that Redfield will retain possession with 19 seconds to go on the clock and 2:49 left to go in the third period. 18 seconds.
All our local students and student athletes.
Pass intercepted. Deuel with the ball down, stops, throws it in. And that was by number 2. That is Jensen. He now has 7 points. And Deuel leads it 59-24. Ball is tipped, but it is gathered in by Hulsher. Shot, no good. Radigan battles for the rebound, loses the battle to Malin. Long down court pass, it goes to Jensen, and a nice job by Morissette to knock it out of bounds and prevent the shot. 59-24 with 2 minutes to go here in the third period. And taking the ball out for Deuel will be Peter Rains underneath the basket. Into the game for Redfield is Jackson Rude, another one of the very, very young players that Redfield has. Rude is all over on defense, however. Ball goes over to Malin and then into the corner. The shot and another three-pointer. That's Trey Jensen. No, it is Troy. Can't read my own handwriting. 10 points for Troy. And Redfield trailing it by a score of 52-24. Ball is off of the hands of Malin and out of bounds. Redfield will take it out underneath their own basket with 25 seconds left to go on the shot clock. And the clock is running, mercy rule type of activity going on here. As the ball comes into Radigan. Radigan down low to Morissette, then back outside. Three-point shot by Holshire, and he gets it. Well, all right now, let's see some of those three-pointers come our way. Deuel with the ball quickly into the forecourt.
Welcome back.
Malin spins, shoots, retains his own rebound. Down inside, pass intercepted by Morissette. Nice job by Eli. He brings it all the way down and into the corner. Holshire stepped on the line as he came around the corner. Excuse me, that was Jackson Rude. Oh, it's a blocking foul. All right, well, we'll take that. The clock is running here. The foul was assessed against number 12. That is Gies, his first personal foul. Logan Gies over in the corner, inside. Radigan has the ball dribbled off his foot, and it's a turnover.
A proud sponsor of all
at the top of the key, Gies, right side, check that left side, and Malin is just going bananas here. 26 points for him, and 4,000's third three-pointer, I believe, Ted, not quite.
19.
Radigan's shot no good, tries to go from there. I was being facetious. It's 19 free three-pointers for the Deuel Cardinal. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State
well, the
Bank,
teams are back out on the floor,
sponsor of
55 to 27 in favor of the Deuel Cardinal. And Ted was just mentioning this Deuel Cardinal team is just unconscious with threes.
Yeah, they have 19 right now for the game. I mean, some of them been open, but most of them been in the hand in the face.
On the near side, Gies with the ball down into the corner. It goes to Peter Rains and then down to Malin. Left side shot. Gies, no good. Rebounded underneath. And a putback by Malin. Well, I tell you what, I'm getting sick and tired of saying the name Malin. No offense to Deuel. This is a Redfield broadcast. A block on a shot thrown up by Holshire. And it goes out of bounds. Redfield will take it out underneath their own basket. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is running without regard to whether you're out of bounds or not because of the mercy rule. And the mercy is 30 points. 57 to 27. Rude tries a three-pointer and comes the other way. Is that Malin once again? Yeah, no, this is Troy Jensen. He has 12. Ball comes over to Rude. Rude tries to drive it in to Zastro, but the ball comes off of a foot of a Deuel player, and Redfield will have the ball out underneath there on the side in their forecourt with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the ball game and the clock running. 27 seconds on the shot clock. And that's really all we need to be concerned about now because the clock will run whether the ball is out of bounds or not. So Morissette, looking around for somebody to throw it to, finally gets it into Zastro, and he throws it rather swiftly back to Morissette, and it came off of Morissette's hand. Turnover number 17 for Redfield, and they're trailing by a score of 59 to 27. All the way across court, it comes over to Peter Rains, back into his hands and over to the far side to Jensen. A three-point shot way off, and Morissette comes away with the rebound. A lead pass intended for Rude, a little bit too long, and Deuel goes the other way, and Mr. Malin now has 30.
Back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
71 to 27 in favor of Deuel Cardinals. Kershaw trying to get something going, tried to get it inside to Zastro. Ball off of the foot of Jensen and out of bounds. Morissette will take it out with 22 seconds left to go on the shot clock. We're in the fourth period, 71 to 27 in favor of the Deuel Cardinal. Inside to Tristan O'Daniel. Nice heads-up assist off of Eli Morissette. And O'Daniel now has 10.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
Turnover going the other way. Things getting a little sloppy, and now we go back the other way with a turnover by Redfield. A whistle on the play as a scramble ensued, and it looks like we will have a foul against Redfield as the Deuel Cardinal will take it out on the side.
Tristan O'Daniel.
O'Daniel was the foul. Oh my goodness sakes, another three-pointer. This one thrown up by Jensen. He now has 15. By the way, O'Daniel's second personal foul, if it means anything, down 74 to 29. 4 minutes left to go in our basketball game, all the way across court. O'Daniel just needs to get free and throws up a three-pointer. Herschel is not afraid to throw up a three-pointer. If he gets an open shot, Morissette has the ball come off of his fingers inside. The pass will go to Zastro, the shot, and a whistle on the play, and it looks like Zastro will be going to the line shooting two. Check the foul. That will be assessed against Peter Rains, his first personal, and only the first personal here in the fourth period for the Deuel Cardinals, leading at 74 to 29. At the free throw line, Zastro has it come off the back of the rim, and coming back into the game will be Radigan, and taking a little rest will be Morissette. You can kind of tell by body language that he's a little disappointed in the team's performance today. Second shot, Zastro off the back of the rim, and unfortunately Tristan O'Daniel reached over the top, and there'll be a foul there, his third.
Well, they got the fourth up there.
Well, let's see. Fourth. I must have missed one. Oh, my goodness. Shame on me, 74 to 29. Not a real critical miss. Ball comes to the top of the key. That goes to Jensen. Jensen down into the corner. Another three-pointer on the way. This one is way off. O'Daniel comes up with it and passes it off to Rude. Rude will bring it across half court and look for some action here. He gets it to O'Daniel. O'Daniel drives the lane, tosses it up there off the back of the rim. Radigan tries to rebound it. I thought he did a good job of banging it off of Malin and out of bounds, but apparently Radigan stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and it'll be Deuel's ball.
Welcome back to the Heartland
Radigan
State
goes
Bank
out of the
Press
game.
Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud
Boy, he does an outstanding job rebounding. You have how many rebounds?
He's got 10, 12, 17 rebounds for the game.
That'll work. Malin with a three-pointer. Oh, my goodness sakes, this kid is absolutely unconscious. 33 points, and the vast majority of them on three-point plays. Rude brings the ball up, works to the right side, gets it over to Zastro, to Tristan O'Daniel. The ball is blocked and taken away by Malin. Malin gives it up and then back to Malin, and a nice block in there, but a whistle. Zastro went up and knocked the ball away, but according to the official, got too much arm, and that will send number 4, that is Peter Rains, to the line, and he will be shooting. They called that a shot, did they?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to shoot two.
In the act of shooting.
Okay, 4 points for Peter Rain off of the bench. His dad, the coach on this team, and he'll be shooting for the 5th point for him, and gets it.
Welcome back
nice
to the Heartland State
style,
Bank
putting it in, 79 to 29, a 50-point margin with the clock running. Well, they stopped it. Now they've started it again. And Tristan O'Daniel will bring it around, cross center court, over to the left side. Into the game for Redfield. Rude over on the far side, gives it back to O'Daniel. You know, Ted, I just think they ought to start just throwing up threes and not worrying about running the offense. That looked to be like an offensive foul to me. Scramble for the ball, and Deuel comes away with it. Well, I tell you, Rude shows no fear, neither does Zastro. Ball is intercepted by Rude. Turnover for Deuel. Under a minute to go here in the basketball game. O'Daniel comes in, gets it over to Morissette. Check that. The end of the game is Salder for Redfield. Short shot is missed. Another three-pointer thrown up there. Rebound taken by Finnison. Over to the corner. Scramble around for the ball, and coming away with it is Jackson Rude. I'll tell you this, Ted, these youngsters are not afraid to get out there. Rude throws up a three-pointer off the rim, rebounded by Zastro, in and out, bounces around, does not get a Redfield roll, and it comes out to Peter Rains. Peter Rains on the far side drops it over there, and it'll come back over to Jensen. Jensen with three, no good. Rebound by O'Daniel. Get it forward to Rude. Rude drives the basket. Young man shows no fear. Overshoots the shot. It comes off of Gies and goes out of bounds. Under 30 seconds to go in our basketball game, 79-29.
Heartland State Bank.
Let's see if Redfield can by some chance get it under 50 points. Over the corner, Rude, not afraid, throws it up there, a little short. Coming away with it is going to be Peter Rains. And they will go into the corner, and it looks like O'Daniel will foul out of the game as he jumped up and banged into with 10 seconds left to go. And Morissette will come back in to finish things off. Tristan O'Daniel goes to the bench with 5 fouls on him. He scored 10 points, and he is the high point man for Redfield, albeit trailing 79-29, and they just let the clock run out and don't shoot the free throw, and that will end it here with the final score, way a lot and not nearly enough. So it's a 50-point game for Redfield, dropping it there. And we'll be back in a second or 5. Let's make it 1 minute and pick up the information here, a little bit of a recap, and then we'll take an intermission break as we will wait for the girls' game coming up next.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
Well, as the band strikes up, we're going to try to get some things going here and get some information about that first game. And gee whiz, Ted, what can I say? He's busily counting up things. Basically, the story is this. Trey Malin, 33 points for Deuel, and at last count, they had something like 21 three-pointers for Deuel, and Ted will give us a more specific figure on that in just a minute as we're getting ready for the girls' basketball game. Redfield actually, in the first half of the first period, was able to get something going, and the lead changed hands several times with an opportunity for Redfield. Looked like they might be in the game, but then all of a sudden, the three-point machine went zonkers for the Deuel Cardinals, and that kind of spelled the end of everything for Redfield. Ted, we got some numbers there, and go ahead and grab that mic.
I think the thing that glares out the biggest is Deuel shot 20 threes, made 20 out of 25 threes. They shot 32 for 76 for 47%. And they only had 16 rebounds. But when you shoot that many threes and you make them, you don't have many rebounds. And for Redfield, the highlight would probably be Justin Radigan. He had 18 rebounds, which is what he's been doing for the last couple of years. They shot 15 for 56 for 28%. So I guess if there's a high for Redfield,
Welcome
be
back to
the
the Heartland
Justin
State
Wright
Bank
against
Press
18
Box.
rebounds.
Heartland State Bank, a
And
proud sponsor of all
they
our
actually
local
put a lot of
students
shots
and
up,
student
56, which is pretty good for them.
Well, that's the story on the boys, or rather the girls basketball game. We have the girls basketball game coming up, and we'll take a 2-minute break and then come back with the start of the girls basketball game, at least the preliminary information. You're listening to KQ 1380.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E, we. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Looking for an easy way to carve out some extra Christmas cash this holiday season? When it's time to prepare that big family feast, book a getaway during your holiday break or go shopping to put gifts under the tree. Cash out with 1% cash back on a low-interest Visa credit card from Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. Maximize your spending and earn cash back while covering all your holiday expenses. No annual fee and rates as low as 9.9%. Make a credit union Visa a hit for the holidays. Apply online at dakotalandfcu.com or at your local branch today. Dakota Land, federally insured by...
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
El Corral Cocina Mexicana is located in Clark, South Dakota. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Shot is good. Roselle with 6.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
3:11 left to go here in the first period. Redfield leads it by a score of 8-4, and a second free throw dropped in by Roselle. That gives her 7, and she is only 3 points shy of what she got in the entire game against Faulkton, and yet we're just in the first quarter with 3:11 left to go. Bringing the ball up is Horgan, left side, over to Thiessen, back to Horgan, back to Thiessen, Horgan to the paint, shot, drops in there somehow, and she picks up 2. 6 points for Deuel, 8 for Redfield, shot by Youngworth, scrambled for the rebound, coming away with it is Roselle, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it is off of Deuel, and Redfield will take it out on the forecourt near side. Taking the ball in is Evans. Evans looking for somebody to go to, finds Gall. She dribbles left to right, gets it over to Youngworth on the right wing. Roselle underneath, and shot goes up. She was too far under the net, and it is basically going to have to be a turnover for Redfield. The shot from the far side, and it is a shot. Well, let's see. It came to number 4. That's Horrigan. She now has 4 points. Turnover for Redfield. That's going to be their 3rd turnover of the game. And we have a whistle on the play. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here.
$1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
We're all tied up at 8-8 with the 2:10 left to go here in the first period. Redfield has kind of had their way until just recently, and a couple of dual baskets got them up and tied 8-8. Bringing the ball up is Horrigan, who just got one of the quick 2. Drops it inside, then over to the corner for a 3-point shot off the back of the rim. The scramble for the rebound is picked up by Roselle. Roselle across half court brings it up, a short 10-footer, and she got it. So Roselle is hot tonight. 9 points. She scored 10 in the last game, and we still have time left to go here, just under 2 minutes. Down low, the ball is thrown out of bounds off of, I believe, Roselle, but nonetheless, it'll be inbound on the side with 24 seconds left to go on the shot clock for Deuel. The Cardinal get it in. It goes over to Horrigan, who is doing the majority of the ball handling. Tossed over to Gubrud, and then down low to number 40. New in the game is Peter Rains. Peter Rains goes down to the baseline, gets back out for a 3-point shot, and scrambling for the ball. And let's see, we're going to have a foul. Fortunately, they did call that foul.
Jump ball.
They called a jump ball with somebody coming over the back of a Redfield player. Fortunately for Redfield, the possession arrow is in Redfield's favor. Full court press thrown down there with minute 26 left to go. The ball into the forecourt. Youngworth goes to the basket, overshoots. Rebound by Gall. Outside it goes to Roselle. Roselle driving the bucket, rolls on the top of the rim and out. Rebound comes away. Deuel left to right in the black uniforms, the white numbers into the corner. Two teamed over there. All the way around to the outside. Horrigan with a 3-point shot off the back of the rim. And Katie Roselle will let it roll out of bounds with 55 seconds left to go in the first period. And Redfield leading it by a score of 10-8. Bringing the ball in for Redfield will be Kinley Smith. Over to Roselle, back to Kinley Smith as she comes across. Well, she doesn't quite make it there. Drops it back to Roselle. Roselle across the half-court line. Down low to Evans. Evans a little bit too strong off the backboard. And the rebound taken away by Deuel. 33 seconds left to go in the first period. And Youngworth grabs the ball, and it will be Deuel's possession. But a held ball called on a very heads-up play by Charlie Youngworth. On the far side, bringing the ball in, will be Josie Anderson. Anderson gets the ball into Horrigan, and over to the right side, that comes to Thiessen. Down low, into the basket. Nice pass on an assist and a bucket. And that will go to number 40, and number 40 on our card is Peter Rains. Her first 2 points, as we're all tied up again. Evans down low, tries to get it. Shot back by Gall, no good. Rebound off the backboard, and ball is dragged away from Evans, and Deuel comes down with 1 second left to go. The shot no good, and that will end the first period as we are all tied up at 10-10.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we're off and running for the second period, all tied up at 10-10. We've had a tie at 8-8 and now 10-10. Bringing the ball in for Redfield will be Addie Evans. Gall with it, top of the key, left side Evans. To the top of the key to Roselle. Roselle trying to dribble down the paint on the left side, or excuse me, the right side. Gets it back inside, tries to get it to Johnny Puck. Loose ball. Youngworth throws up a three. Grabbing the rebound is Roselle. Roselle gets it back out to Gall. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Roselle goes to the line, and I don't know why it hit the rim, and they
reset.
No reset. So now I will give credit to whoever was keeping the clock over the ball was on this side and very low, so maybe they just didn't see it.
Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Trying to get something corrected here. We're having some trouble with our feed just a little bit. My apologies. Now we've got it fixed. Still 10-10. Redfield in the backcourt being pressed full court. Gall holds up the dribble, gets it over to Roselle. Roselle splits the defense, rolls the ball over to Evans on the far side. Evans feigns throwing it inside, gets stopped up to Gall at the top of the key, and we have a whistle on the play. And let's see what we have going on here.
Welcome back to the Heartland
officials
State
are
Bank
conferring.
Heartland State Bank.
We have three officials here.
All our local students and student athletes.
On the far side, talking things over. And let's see what they come up with. We don't have a stadium mic like they do in the college and, mostly football. I don't think they do it in basketball very much, but we'll see what the conversation.
The shot clock didn't start.
Okay.
I think the shot clock didn't start, and they're correcting that.
Okay, well, that'll work. Still the conversation going on over at the
Welcome back to the Heartland State
scorers
Bank
table.
Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Roselle with the ball. 3 points on the way, in and out. Fight for a rebound there. Looks like Puck is going to get a foul. So Jotty gets her first personal foul. Redfield on the game 3, only 1 in this period. They keep track of fouls by periods. New rule this year. If you get 5 fouls against you, the other team gets to shoot 2. So the 1-and-1 has gone away.
Back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
Near side, Nielsen. Nielsen dribbling around, being guarded by Gall. Throws up a 20-footer and gets it. So the lead change, and it goes to Deuel. Down low to Evans. Evans being guarded tightly there, gets it to Gall and to Roselle. Roselle down the paint, throws up a shot, and she will go to the line shooting 2.
I like that. They're really aggressive tonight.
Doing a good job. Josie Anderson picks up her second personal foul. That is only the first this period, and Roselle at the line shooting 2 gets the first one. She has now equaled her high point for this year, that she got 10 points against the Faulkton Trojans. And Roselle with an opportunity here to have the most points that she's had in the early season here. Shot is up, and it's good. So with 11, Roselle leading the game and leading Redfield, obviously. Horrigan with the ball up left side, goes over to Anderson. Anderson with the shot. No, the shot was taken on the far side by Peter Rains, and she picks up, well, let's see, did she pick up a three-pointer? No, two-pointer. 4 points for her. Redfield scrambling around, loses the ball. Their 5th turnover, and a double dribble there. Anderson got her hand in thinking that she was going to stop, and then suddenly decided to dribble on.
Start up again, I always call it.
There you go. Indecision will kill you every time. 14 for Deuel and 12 for Redfield. Redfield with the ball going right to left. White uniforms, maroon numerals. Zen's driving to the bucket, throws it up, no good.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of
rebound coming away. Anderson with the ball down low, then to the top of the key. It goes over there to Nielsen, now down low to, well, let's see who got the ball over there. 40, okay, Peter Rains. 6 points she has in the game, and Deuel leads it by a score of 16-12. You're listening to
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven, with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
Minute or two, as it's been a very close contest, tied at 8, tied at 10, and we are getting ready to go with Redfield underneath their defensive basket. Redfield looking at the press still, right to left, coming down with the ball for the Pheasants. Giblin in the game now. 3-point shot thrown up by Chloe Zenz. So Zenz make it a 1-point game, 16-15 in favor of Deuel. Driving the baseline, and let's see, she traveled, so it'll be a turnover for Deuel. They're third against 5 for Redfield, as we are just under 5 minutes left to go here in the half, and Redfield looking at a full court press. Not a very harsh press. Well, now they begin to come up. Evans with the ball. Roselle gets across the line, gets it down low to Zenz. Zenz shoots a 10-footer, broken away. Roselle, check that. It was almost on the rebound, Kinley Smith, and she's in the game, but almost doesn't count right now. And the ball goes inside to Peter Rains, and the ball is stripped away. Zenz takes it and gets it over to Roselle. Zenz back over and the far side to Evans. Evans to Roselle. Roselle is not afraid to throw up a three-pointer from that, and Zenz comes around, sips it over to Evans. Evans for 3 off the back of the rim, and rebounded. Rebound taken by Nielsen over to the side. Dropped in there by Burry, and stripped. 4 turnovers. Coming into the forecourt for Redfield is Giblin. Shot, good. Roselle has got it going tonight. 14 points for her, and Redfield jumps into the lead, 18-16. Top of the key. stopping the dribble there. Nielsen, she gets it over to the left side to Horrigan. Horrigan has the ball tapped away from her, but it will come off of Chloe Zenz's hands and out of bounds. Zenz has 3 points offensively on the game after having 7 in the Faulkton game. Anderson inbounds it to Horrigan. Horrigan, top of the key, being stalked by Zenz. Zenz cuts her off, throw out. Peter Rains, and she is hot as a pistol. Peter Rains with the score. She has 9 as the three-pointer dumps in there, and the score back in favor of Deuel, 19-18. Redfield in their forecourt with 18 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Roselle throws it up, misses the shot, about a 10-footer. Coming down with it is Nielsen. Anderson dribbles to the top of the key on the right wing. Now she'll throw up a three, in and out. Rebounded in there by Horrigan. No good. This time rebounded by Zenz. But they say it's a held ball, and it'll be Redfield's ball out in their defensive zone. And coming into the game will be Jody Puck. Sitting down for a minute or two, Kinley Smith. Back into the game is Gall. Zenz with the ball into Gall. Gall dribbling up, stops the ball, and she was pushed from behind by Anderson. That is Anderson's third personal in the ball game, I believe. Let me double check that for you. In fact, it is her third personal. It's only the second team foul for Deuel here in the quarter, however. If Redfield can get that foul up to 5, then Redfield will be able to shoot 2 on any subsequent foul. Well, at the 5th foul and on. Right. So Roselle dribbling to the right side, stop and go dribble, gets it back out. That goes to Gall. Gall weaves it over to Roselle for 3. In there! Katie Roselle, 17 on the game, and Redfield has a 2-point lead, 21, and going to be a whistle on the play, and I believe that Zenz might have reached in. She did, in fact, so that will be her third personal. Redfield on the period has 2. (21-19) in favor of Redfield, as we've had a back and forth game all the way along. Several ties and several lead changes. And limping off the court for Deuel is Nielsen.
Welcome back to the Heartland.
Favoring that right leg. Now she has a wrap on the right leg. And driving towards the bucket was Peter Rains. As boy, she's kind of taken over for Deuel here. But there is a foul on the play. And Deuel will have the ball out from underneath their own basket with the new shot clock. Ted, did you catch? Well, now they're having a discussion here.
44.
Okay, there you go. Jody Puck. Jody with her second personal foul. And they're going to hold on here until they get coming back into the game for Redfield is going to be Kinley Smith. I still haven't told my Kinley Smith story from the music concert the other day. It's kind of a fun, cute story. Ball comes in. Horrigan came off the foot of Roselle, and they'll try it again from underneath the basket here. Outside, the ball comes to, well, another whistle on the play. And I believe we're going to have a 2-point shoot or 2-shot shooting foul.
No, before the shot.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
Well, I tell you what, the foul
State Bank, a proud sponsor of
on
all
Redfield,
students and student athletes.
Giblin. Nice job by Jungworth. Taps the ball out of play. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Deuel will take the ball out on the far side. Horrigan looking for somebody to bring it into. Gets it to Thielsen. Left side. Horrigan drives right side, being guarded by the much taller Roselle. Can't seem to get rid of the ball. And Redfield's Tommy Gregg will call a timeout.
your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local.
So the brief timeout is over with, and Redfield leading it by 2, 21-19. Very tight, highly contested contest. Katie Roselle has kept Redfield in the mix here with 17 points. Chloe Zenz has 3 and Kinley Smith has 2, and that's all she wrote for the moment anyway. Ball comes into Horrigan for Deuel. Pass it over to Ponytail. That is Gubrud. Shot, no good. Scramble for it underneath. Roselle comes away with it. Katie Roselle, cross half court, will give it up to Gall at the top of the key. Gall, left side. It goes to Giblin. Giblin looks for Roselle at the top of the key. Down low, tries to get it in. Gets it back after a loose foul. Jungworth goes to the bucket. Shoots and is fouled. That will be Peter Raines.
Girl, she ain't afraid to drive to the basket, that's for sure. Youngworth.
Absolutely. Youngworth and also Zenz have a tendency to drive towards that basket. So at the line shooting 2 will be Charlie Youngworth. She got 6 in that game against Faulkton. First shot of 2 bounces off the back rim and no good. Back into the ball game, that's nice to see, is Nielsen. She went out limping last time, so I'm glad to see she's not hurt. Shot by Youngworth is good, and Redfield leads it by 3. Long pass down way, she traveled as she thought for a second about throwing it, then decided not to, and then decided to throw it. So picking up the turnover is Thiessen, and that is the 5th turnover for Deuel. Both teams with 5 turnovers. Gall with the ball gets it into Roselle in the forecourt. Roselle on the right wing, 3-pointer on the way. Off the back of the rim and rebounded by Peter Raines. Bringing it forward will be Horrigan. Down low into the corner to Peter Raines again. Left side. Check that. That is Nielsen. Down inside to Horrigan, throws the shot up, no good. Scramble for it as Horrigan comes away with it and a new shot clock. Left side, now driving baseline. Ball gets inside, and the shot thrown up by Gubrud. Deuel gets it back again, and the shot thrown up by Horrigan, and she gets it. 6 points for her, and we have a 1-point game with 19 seconds left to go in the first half. Gall with the ball, gets it over to Roselle. Roselle drives the bucket, throws it up, and she is fouled in the act of shooting, which I'm not sure that the ball would have gotten anywhere near the basket.
Act of shooting, though.
Yeah, she was in the act, so the foul is recorded against Gubrud, and the free throw dropped in by Roselle as she has 18 on the ball game, and she has been the single offensive power here for Redfield. Next shot comes off the front of the rim. Gubrud, by the way, with her second shot. Redfield comes up with a loose ball, and they score right at the very last second. Katie Roselle throws it in there, 20 points, and we are at half.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From Carry Pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
Redfield on the lead by a score of 25-21. And the band merrily playing in the background. And Ted working feverishly on statistics. And we'll get that in a minute or two. We're going to kind of glide through the halftime here without our usual halftime sports. Quite a few things going on here lately. Are you ready, Ted?
Well, Katie Buzell, she's also got 6 rebounds to go on theirs. They got 14 rebounds, 13, so they're kind of even. Redfield took 35 shots and made 9, and 6 to 8 in the free throw. Deuel took 41 shots and made 16 of them, so.
Well, Redfield looking fairly decent here as we are at halftime, and we're going to continue our halftime conversation in 2 minutes. This is KQ 1380.
To visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by a Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Looking for an easy way to carve out some extra Christmas cash this holiday season? When it's time to prepare that big family feast, book a getaway during your holiday break or go shopping to put gifts under the tree. Cash out with 1% cash back on a low-interest Visa credit card from Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. Maximize your spending and earn cash back while covering all your holiday expenses. No annual fee and rates as low as 9.9%. Make a credit union Visa a hit for the holidays. Apply online at dakotalandfcu.com or at your local branch today. Dakota Land, federally insured by...
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students. And
well, we are back at it here. You're about ready to go with the second half tip-off. Well, they don't tip off anymore. I don't know why I keep saying that. But Redfield will have an opportunity to get things going on here as they lead it by 4 points. And doing an outstanding job defensively, but even more noteworthy is Katie Roselle scoring 19. And many of those shots definitely contested. So we're about ready to go with the second half. The possession arrow is in favor of Deuel. They will take the ball out on the near side.
Boy, I just hope they keep the intensity up now. I just hope they keep the intensity up the second half they had the first half.
Well, we'll look forward to that as Deuel brings it in. They're going right to left with their black uniforms, some little strip of red down the pant and white numerals. over to the left side. Nielsen with the ball. Mentioned earlier that we're glad to see that young lady back in because she went out for a while limping, and she's back in there ready to go. Nielsen, left side, left wing, and then to Horrigan. Horrigan over to the right side. That goes to Anderson, and then with the shot clock running out, a three-pointer by Nielsen as right away it is a one-point game, 25-24. Those three-pointers are the great equalizer. Roselle comes up with the ball. Evans in the near side gets the ball tapped away from her. Throw it all the way across to Roselle. Three! Katie Roselle, 22 points for the young lady.
A proud sponsor of
Deuel driving to the baseline, now gets it back over to the top of the key. That will go to Burry. Three-pointer, open shot, no good. A long rebound taken by the shooter. That was Nielsen. And the Deuel Cardinal come away with the ball. And there's a quick whistle over there. And I believe, go ahead.
Deuel called timeout because he played the held ball again.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and students.
Well, a little timeout, and they're going to come out and get this thing going here for the Redfield Pheasants. Deuel Cardinal will have the ball on the near side. And comes into the top of the key, Anderson. Anderson to the far right side goes to Gubrud. Down into the corner, shot from the corner, Anderson no good, and it is taken away by Evans. Evans turns around, drops it back to Roselle. Gall, left side Zenz, inside to Jotty, gets knocked away from her, and Redfield commits their sixth turnover on the game, which is not bad at all. Anderson, right side on the corner, Zenz is all over her, and the ball comes off of Anderson, but the official was behind it and didn't see it come off of Anderson, and he awards the ball to Deuel. Zenz tapped it away. It hit Anderson's leg and rolled out. Top of the key, Horrigan, way off, and going to have a held ball between Jotty
Welcome back to the Heartland
and the Deuel player there. Looks like that was Gubrud in on the play. In the backcourt, Redfield with just under 6 minutes to go here in the third period, and leading by 3, gets it in. Gall takes it across half court, down to the right side to Zenz. Zenz back to Gall at the top of the key, all the way around to Roselle. Roselle with a short 20-footer, rims in and out, gets her own rebound. Evans soars it up and in. So Evans with a basket, her first basket. So Addy with 2 points there, and Redfield now claims a 6-point lead. Whistle on the play, looks like Zenz.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor
Naughty,
of
naughty.
all local students and
And that will be number 4 for Chloe, and that is, as they say south of the border, no bueno. Quick translation, not good.
No.
Now,
They need her in there, but she's going to be setting out the rest of the third quarter, I'm sure.
They'll bring her in the fourth and hope that she can hang in there. Ball goes over to Nielsen. Nielsen right side, 20-footer off the front of the rim. And a good hustling play by Horrigan, and she drops it up there and gets it in. 8 points for Horrigan, and Redfield leads it by 4. Down the left side, Gall with a single dribble, and now is held up. Gets it over to Roselle, back to Gall. Gall thinks about a 3. Evans drives to the paint, throws it up, and it is off. And it is off the hands of Nielsen, and Redfield will have it under the basket, under their own basket. The shot did not come off the rim, so Redfield only has 19 seconds. And let's see, the two officials are having a conference there as to whether it came off the rim or not. Apparently they decided it did not. Gall with the ball all the way on the corner. Roselle for three. Yes! 25 points for Katie Roselle. 33-26. Redfield on the lead by 7. All the way across court. It comes over to Nielsen for three, and she sinks it. That is 8 points for Nielsen. She's had 2 threes in a row here. And the score back to a 4-point lead for Redfield, 33-29. And let's see, we've got a push here. I don't know who they called it on. I believe it might have been 4. No, it wasn't 4.
24.
24. Oh, my goodness. Ms. Nielsen picks up her third personal foul. She has 8 points to this point of the game. Roselle looking to bring it in. No, that's Gall. Inside low. Roselle turn around, throws it up, no good. And there's going to be a reaching in foul for Giblin. Her second personal foul.
Boy, they're calling ticky-tack this half, aren't they?
I will take the 5th.
Yes.
Bringing it up is Horrigan. She's been the main ball handler for Deuel. Is guarded over there by Gall. Holds her up. Down low on the far side. Anderson with the ball and throws it up off that is Peter Rains rather. And she picks up her 11th point. And she is the leading scorer for the Deuel Cardinal, even though she did not start the game. All the way around. Roselle tries to drive the baseline, gets it to Gall. Gall goes over to Youngworth. Youngworth tries to drive, loses the ball. 7th turnover for Redfield. Coast to coast and a whistle on the play. Going all the way down is Josie Anderson, and Anderson was fouled in the process of shooting, and that will be a foul on Youngworth, her first personal foul, and the third foul in this period. Very low trajectory free throw, but it rattles around and drops in. 3 points for Anderson as we're back to a 1-point game. Redfield on the lead, 33-32. Second shot in and out this time. That's what happens when you have a low trajectory, and Redfield comes away with it. The rebound by Roselle. Over to Youngworth, who likes to drive. Thinking about throwing it up there was Gall, decided against it. Now on the near side, Giblin gets it back over to Gall to Roselle. Roselle drives, spins, gets it back out to Gall. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gall for three, in and out, and the rebound by Horrigan. Deuel coming right to left, black uniforms with some white piping, white numbers, and a red stripe down the side of the pant. As Horrigan has the ball down low, it will go there to Nielsen. Nielsen back up to the top of the key. Dribbling around is Anderson. Anderson with a shot, misses completely, and we're going to have a held ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Deuel. Deuel will have the ball out with 12 seconds on the shot clock from underneath their own basket. Looking to get it in, it comes to Peter Rains. Rains being guarded in there by Kinley Smith, doing a fine job right on top of her. She finally has to give up the ball. Kinley all over her, the shot, and that was a defensive gem turned in by Kinley Smith. Good for her. Roselle across the half-court line, gets it over to the far side, goes to Giblin, back up to Gall. Gall back to Giblin, Giblin back to Gall, top of the key. Youngworth for three is off the mark, and no rebound, and Tommy Gregg, a little upset, drops his clipboard on the side there. Apparently upset that the young ladies did not work the ball in a little bit more. Deuel with the ball in the forecourt with 20 seconds left to go on their shot clock. Over in the corner, Horrigan slops one in. Let's see if they got three out of that one. Well, I didn't see whether they racked up two or three.
Well, they're 31-34. Press box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State
Well, back at it now with the Deuel Cardinal ahead by 34-33. And, of course, Redfield had a 6-point lead in there.
Well, it was up to 7 there at once.
And it kind of disintegrated.
Threes will do that, Alan.
Absolutely. We're into under 2 minutes to go here in the third period with Redfield with the ball out in their forecourt on the right side. Gall, Youngworth, who loves to drive, she pitches it off to Roselle. Roselle off the front of the rim, and it will be Deuel's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all.
1:46 left to go in the third period. Redfield, as Ted mentioned, had the lead of 7 at one time here in the second half, but now they are down by 1 as Horrigan brings it across, drives to the right side. She's being guarded by Gall. Nielsen drops it in. Nice assist as Peter Rains, coming off the bench, has 13 points and leads her team in points. Roselle, left side, over to Gall. Thinks about throwing it inside. Decides to go all the way across to Evans into Roselle. Roselle drives down the right side. Kinley Smith tries to shoot. Roselle off the mark. Rebound by Youngworth. A new shot clock. Roselle, left side. Gall to the top of the key, gets a screen from Youngworth. Now Youngworth will take the ball. Roselle over to the side, tries to drive to the right. Now Gall tries looking to get it into Smith, can't find her. Roselle for 3, rattles in there. 28 points for Katie Roselle. Whistle on the play, and Redfield will look at a turnover for Deuel. Deuel with 6, Redfield with 7. Redfield with 48 seconds left to go in the third period with the ball out in the backcourt, going left to right. Roselle across half-court line. She's picked up there by Josie Anderson. And now over to Gall. To Roselle, back to Gall at the top of the key, down to Youngworth. Over to the right side, Kinley Smith. Somebody needs 17 seconds left to go on the shot clock. A 10-footer off the rim and rebounded by Anderson for Deuel Cardinals. Lady Cardinals dribbling it around. It goes to Horrigan. Horrigan gets to almost the back court line or the half court line as she is being guarded out there by Roselle. Roselle definitely has the height advantage. Check that. It was Gall. Gets around and rebound. It goes to Kinley. Check that. Evans throws it down there and at least gets it off of the backboard. And we are at half. Check that with 1 quarter left to go and all tied up.
El Corral Cocina Mexicana is located in Clark, South Dakota. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our...
About ready to go for the fourth and final period here. And all tied up, brand new game. As the score is 36-36, Redfield lost that period 15-11 after winning the second period 11-15. And we're all tied. We've been tied at the end of the first. Redfield had a 4-point lead at halftime, and now we're tied at the end of the third. Redfield with the ball, 24 seconds on the shot clock. Ball gets into Youngworth, gets it outside to Roselle. Roselle tries to get it inside to Jotty, and it is poked away by Anderson, and Deuel comes away with it. Nielsen going the entire length of the court, throws it up, it rattles around, and somehow or other they almost get the rebound, but it is a held ball, and the possession arrow will be in favor of Deuel. Coming into the game for Redfield, that is Evans. Also into the game will be Zenz, and going out is Youngworth and Jotty Puck. Deuel with the ball underneath their own...
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press
There we go. We got back to the 35-second shot clock. Deuel gets it back in. Nielsen, a short jumper off the glass, no good, and there's a whistle on the play. And it looks like it is going to be against Deuel. Check and see who the foul was called on. They'll post it on the board momentarily. I didn't see who was over there. Well, Ted, did you see it? They haven't
20.
come in. Okay, foul was on Anderson. That's her fourth. Redfield in the forecourt. Gall with the ball at the top of the key. Zenz down low to Roselle. Roselle back to Zenz all the way across to Gall. 18 seconds to go on the shot clock. Zenz drives forward, throws it up, comes off the rim, but it is rebounded by Josie Anderson. Anderson, well, they only have 3 fouls up there, but I think they missed one. I've got 4, so we'll see what happens if she happens to get a 5th. Deuel has 1 foul here in the period. Nielsen to the far side, down low, off the backboard. Peter Rains with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Deuel, and then off of the hands of Roselle and out of bounds. So Deuel will take the ball out in their forecourt from the side, back into the game for Deuel Grubrud. And let's see, I guess that was Anderson going out and sitting down. Rule gets the ball in, Deuel rather. Horrigan throws it up there, gets her own rebound, and a nice block off the hands of Katie Roselle. Boy, she has had a ball game today, oh, Ted?
Oh, yeah.
How many, let's see, she has 28 points. Do you have a quick read on the number of rebounds there?
She's got 9 rebounds.
Okay, doing a job on both ends.
Almost a double-double.
There we go. We'll work on that. Well, let's see. We're going to have a conversation with the scorers table once again. See what the situation is here. Tommy went over and said something to the official scorer. I'm thinking that Anderson has 4 on her, but they still, well, got a whistle on the play. And Redfield will take the ball over.
Number 20.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank.
No, number 40. That's her second personal foul. That's Peter Rains. She's their top scorer with 13, so they can ill afford to lose her. Evans with the ball, looking to get it inside, all the way to the other side. A great assist, and the shot by Giblin goes high off the boards, and it is rebounded. The foul is going to be on Nielsen, her 4th personal. Redfield with the ball. Roselle, three-pointer, yes! 31 points for Katie Roselle.
Local students and student athletes.
Horrigan to the basket, throws it in. She has 13. Whistle on the play, a 1-minute timeout.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Katie Roselle, we have figured out, has gotten 8 3-pointers. Plus, she's doing a fine job rebounding despite the fact that she's playing guard. Doing a great job ball handling. We don't keep individual turnovers here, but she has not turned the ball over a lot. Roselle with the ball down low. It goes to Youngworth. Youngworth looking inside. Gets it all the way across to Zenz. Back to Roselle. Thinks about 3. Decides against it. Youngworth dribbling to within 20 feet. And a scramble for the ball. We're going to have a held ball again here. Well, let's see. There's whistle.
Held ball.
Oh, they are going to go held ball.
They're going to go with a held ball on that one. All that girl, Rick Finn, grabbed her wrist first. So.
Yeah, well, we won't go there.
Nah, we won't.
Katie Roselle brings the ball in with 16 seconds left to go on the shot clock. All the way around, Zenz back to Kinley Smith. I got to get my Kinley Smith story in a little bit more. Kinley double dribbles, however. Kinley was in the music
Welcome back to the Heartland
for the
State
Christmas
Press Box.
and Sleigh Bells, Sleigh Ride was one of the tunes, and that's the one where the trumpet goes like the whinny a horse, and there's also a clap with 2 sticks banged together. Well, Kinley Smith was the champion clap to make it sound like a shot. Horrigan by herself, high on the glass, rebound taken by Peter Rains. But what was kind of funny about it is that the music teacher, Mr. Unruh, made a big deal about it.
Welcome back to the Heartland
So
State
Kinley got her spotlight from the music situation. Peter Rains with a very flat trajectory on a free throw does not get it to go in. 2nd of 2, ball up and in. That's 14 for her. Roselle will bring it up. At her height, you would think that she needs to be inside, but she is definitely the best ball handler on the team, so they put her outside. Youngworth, the ball over to Jotty. Roselle around, gets it to Zenz, all the way across to Evans. Evans thinks about 3, gets it into Jotty. Jotty turns, and the ball is knocked away from her hands. No call there. 9 turnovers for Redfield. Several of them have not been, well, they've been hit out of somebody's hand, and I'm not talking hand to ball, I'm talking about hand to hand and finally dropping in. Shot taken by Gubrud, no good, and tipped. Oh, my goodness. It was tipped out of bounds by Peter Rains.
Welcome back to
from
the
behind Redfield player.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of
and
all
a conference
local
between the
and
two officials, but apparently they decided not to overturn. And coming inside, and Youngworth goes ahead and creates a foul. And that will be the 4th person, check that, the 3rd foul of the period against Redfield. And that will send Horrigan, that's J.C. Horrigan, to the line. She'll be shooting 2, I believe. Shot up and in. 14 for Horgan. So Horgan and Peter Rains are tied at 14 apiece as high scorers for the Cardinals. The Lady Cardinals, I suppose I should identify. Horgan with the second of 2 and pushes it up there and gets her own rebound. Driving towards the basket, tipped away, picked up by Roselle. Roselle has an open shot to the basket but decides not to go that way. Giblin with the ball, gets it all the way over. Roselle on the far side, tries to drive in, is cut off by Nielsen, and a whistle on the play.
Back to the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State Bank.
And there's going to be a timeout called.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
1 point game. Redfield led it by 7 at one time here in the second half, but now they're battling for their life, down by 1, 40-39. Redfield with 9 turnovers in the ball game. Deuel with 7. Redfield and Deuel matched. Well, they were tied at the end of 1 and the end of 3. So it's all down to the fourth quarter. Giblin gets it down inside to Roselle. Roselle all the way across. It goes to Gall. Gall with a three-pointer. It rims in and out. And here comes Deuel right to left with a 1 point lead. And we have 3:38 left to go here in our basketball game. Nielsen dribbling around up in the paint and gets it to go. Nielsen with 10. That's 3 players for Deuel in double figures. Redfield with the ball in their forecourt, going left to right. Giblin down low to Roselle. Nice screen over there by Kinley Smith for Roselle. In and out. Smith almost with the rebound. A scramble for it on the floor. And let's see what they're going to call it. They're going to call it a held ball. And it will be the possession arrow is in favor of Deuel. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. Back into the game is Zenz. And coming out is Giblin.
Oh, here we go.
So Tommy Gregg is getting the girls down in a full court press, and it works. Zenz forward to Roselle. She is fouled by Nielsen, and I think that's number 5 for Nielsen. I have to check it. It is indeed, and she fouls out of the game with 10 points.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
So that will bring in to replace her. This is Josie Anderson. Check that, number 22.
Carlson.
That is Carlson. Elena Carlson. Shot up and rattles around and drops in. Well, I tell you what, Ted, when you're hot, you're going to get rolls like that.
That's right.
It rattled around about 4 or 5 times.
I thought it was going to pop out.
It sure looked like it. All right, Roselle, second of 2.
When you're having one of them nights, it just
Welcome back to the Heartland
keeps up.
State Bank press.
Does it again. Oh, my goodness sakes. It rolled around, dropped in, and we have a 1 point game once again. Full court press works again. Roselle for 2. 35 for Katie. And a timeout is called.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. with 4 locations in Redfield.
Welcome back to the
Back at Greeno Gymnasium with Redfield on the lead by a score of 1 point. It is 43-42. The teams were tied coming into the final period at 36. And so far, Redfield has gotten 1 more point in this 4th period and lead it by 1. We are just under 3 minutes left to go here in the basketball game. And Deuel will have the ball out. Full court press, 2 turnovers had resulted in points for Redfield as Deuel has had a problem with the full court press. Gall will reach in and cause a foul.
Press box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students
So
and
Hayden,
student athletes.
her first personal. It is the 3rd team foul for Redfield. Once again, the full court press in operation. Tommy Gregg was successful towards the end of last season with it, and it's nice to see him come out and get it started early in the season this year. Horrigan over to the right side. It goes to Anderson. Anderson throws it in, bounces around, in and out, off of a Deuel Cardinal, and it'll be Redfield's ball. Deuel now with 10 turnovers, Redfield with 9. Deuel chooses not to go into a full court press. 2:40 left to go in our basketball game, and Roselle will bring it up to Gall, top of the key, dribbling left to right, now throws it back to Youngworth. Youngworth gets it down low to Kinley Smith. Youngworth, Zans back to Gall, over to the left side to Youngworth. The ball is tipped away, and Redfield turns it over. Horrigan brings it across half court, takes a second to get it across to Anderson. Anderson will go over to Carlson. Carlson over the left side. Anderson shot, 10-footer, no good and out of bounds, and it comes off of Deuel. Sure looked like it came off of Zenz, but the official didn't see it that way. We'll take it. Zenz in the backcourt will bring it in with a 1-point lead for Redfield. They need a score coming down this time. 2:03 left to go here in our basketball game. Roselle is cut off, gets it over to Youngworth. Zenz almost loses it again. Youngworth comes up with it over to Zenz on the left side at the top of the key. Gall will come back up to the top and set it up again. Thinks about going left, decides to come right, goes over to Zenz. Zenz has a couple of 3-pointers, but Zenz throws it away. Deuel will have the ball, 43-42, 1:37 to go. Turnover number 11 for Redfield, and now Redfield decides not to put that full course press on as Horrigan comes up with it, top of the key, over to the right side. It goes to Carlson. Carlson down low, shot, no good, rebound, and it's going to be a foul. A 2-shot foul because it is the 5th foul of the period against Deuel. Boy, this is an enviable situation for Redfield.
Proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Yeah, the last minute 25, they got the bonus. That could make a big difference.
Shot good. Roselle at the line with 36. Second shot. Redfield leading it by 2. They can make it 3. Yes! 37 for Katie. Redfield with kind of a half-hearted full court press. Horrigan dribbling around, and she gets fouled. It was not a shooting foul. Let's see who they call it against.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank press
Katie
box.
Roselle,
Heartland State
30.
Bank.
No, check that. That is going to be Kinley Smith, and that is her first personal foul. Deuel with the shot, no good. Deuel with the rebound. This is Peter Raines with the ball. Hands it off to Horrigan. Horrigan backs off, now comes around, turns the corner at the free throw line, shoots it and gets it. So Horrigan has 16 points. Redfield leads it by 1. Under a minute to go. Youngworth with the ball. Gall over to the right side. Roselle needs a point. Gall over to Youngworth. And we are going to have a timeout called.
Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. We aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Teams back out on the court. Redfield leading it by 1. They have the possession of the basketball with 45 seconds left to go here in our basketball game. The ball comes in to Gall. Gall dribbling left side, being guarded closely by Josie Anderson. Zenz tries to drive baseline, gives the ball up to Roselle. Roselle spins and she gets shoved, and it's going to be another two-shot goal as the foul goes against Gubrud, and that will be her third personal. At the line shooting 2, Katie Roselle with 37 on the game. Opportunity to get to 39. Shot good.
This is the important one.
45-44. Roselle on the line shooting second of 2. Shot up. Good. 39. Deuel with the ball. Redfield chooses not to full court press. Probably a good idea because they have 4 fouls.
Hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
All right, we have a 47-44 lead for Redfield. The time on the clock, as soon as they clear the countdown on the timeout, we will be able to see the time on the clock. "27 seconds. Deuel has the ball in the forecourt. They have not been particularly sharp from three-point range, although Horgan has 2 three-pointers.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Peter Raines has, well, she has 2 as well. So they do have some three-point weapons. The ball backcourt, and the turnover is recorded. The receiving player for Deuel looked up to see what was going on. The ball came off of her hand and went to the backcourt. And Anderson, the coach for Deuel, is upset at the call. Ball comes into Gall, and there is an automatic foul or a purposeful foul.
Dribbled it over and then she dribbled it back.
Well, that's it. I mean, it was
over and back.
There was no question about it.
But I'm looking right down the line.
The foul on the play by Horgan, her first personal, surprisingly enough. And at the line shooting 2 is Gall, too hard off the back, but she gets the bounce. Oh, my goodness sakes. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. She banged it off the back rim, and it went straight up and came straight down into the basket. No such luck this time. Redfield leading it by 4. Bringing it down, 20 seconds to go. Ball to the right wing. Horrigan driving to the basket. Throws it up. A whistle, so she'll be shooting 2, but there's only 13 seconds left to go. And even if she sinks the 2, it's going to be a situation that they're going to have a hard time getting it down. Jungworth got the foul. She has 2 personal fouls. Check that 3. Well, the shot was good by Horrigan. She has been deadly from that free throw line. She has 17 points. We have a 3-point game with 13 seconds to go. Horrigan. Shot. Rolls around and drops in. 18 points for the young lady. Now, needless to say, a full court press, but there was an automatic or an intentional foul, but they picked the wrong girl to foul, frankly.
Yeah, the wrong one. Yeah.
They picked Katie Roselle to foul. She has 2 shots here. We have 12 seconds left on the clock. Redfield with a 2-point lead.
To the Heartland State Bank press box. Heartland State
shot
Bank.
Good. 40 points for Katie Roselle. Second shot.
40 of the 49.
My goodness sakes, isn't that something? Yes. 41 points for Katie Roselle. Redfield with a 4-point lead. 9 seconds on the clock in the basketball game. No sense in fouling. The shot, no good, and they're going to call a foul, and I believe it's going to be against Zenz. We'll see. If it is, she's out.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor.
It is, in fact, against Chloe. Chloe has 5 personal fouls. She goes out of the game with 3 points. And we're talking about 41 points for Katie Roselle, and that doesn't mean that the other players have not done their share because they've gotten the ball to her.
That's right.
And they've gotten the ball to her in space, and just the whole team effort here without regard to the fact that
she has the hot hand, so why not?
Shot, Horrigan, in and out. 4-point lead, 3 seconds to go. About the only prayer here, I would think, is Horrigan possibly shoot it and miss it. She gets it, however. 19 for her. And there is, I believe, a timeout called here. No, they're going to take the ball out from underneath. Redfield, all they need to do is to get the ball in deep. There we go. Foul. Jungworth at the line.
Foul with 1 second to go.
Redfield with a 3-point lead.
Press box. Heartland State Bank.
50-47. Jungworth on the line. Charlie has 1 point, and it came from a free throw. 1 of 2, as a matter of fact. Shot, no good. Oh, off the backboard. I thought it was too long. And the second time.
That's the clincher.
The second time in the last couple of minutes that a shot did not look like it was going to get anywhere near on the free throw. This one is off the front. And that is the end of our basketball game. And the final score, Redfield with 51 and Deuel 47.
We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven, with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, did we see a performance tonight from Katie Roselle? Katie got all but 10 Redfield points in our basketball game. The team scored 51 points, and Katie got 41. So an amazing performance by Katie Roselle. The next highest scorer for Redfield was Chloe Zenz with 3. Now, saying that, I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that the Redfield team did not contribute, because they were getting the ball to Katie and getting the ball to her in space. And not only was she scoring 41, but she was rebounding. Ted, as soon as he gets finished, he had to take his shoes off to count there. So, and she did very well from the free throw line.
Absolutely, she was 100% from the free throw line. The rebounds were about the same, 28 for Redfield, 26 for Deuel. Deuel shot 20 for 48 for 49%. This is what really made me laugh. 20 for 48 for 49%, but they only made 4 for 14 in the free throws in the second half. Whereas Redfield shot 27% for the game and still won it, and they were 10 for 13 in the second half. So there you go.
Well, an amazing performance, and definitely a team performance. Okay.
Absolutely. She was open, and they got the ball to her, and that's what you're supposed to do. Well, and every time, she drove a couple times on her own, but I would say over 70% of the time, when they were moving the ball around, she was open and she took the shot.
Well, this is kind of an amazing statistic here, that each, the second, third, and fourth quarter ended with the score 15-11. Redfield and Deuel were tied at 10 apiece in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Redfield won that one 15-11. In the third quarter, Deuel won that quarter 15-11. In the fourth quarter, Redfield won that quarter 15-11. I wish I had a $2 bet on that long shot. I'd be able to retire for sure.
Welcome back.
Although me in retirement just doesn't work real well. And my apologies on the TV here, because we're in a situation where I don't know why this is going on, but there we go. I guess we're back on it. Anyway, one way or the other, the next basketball action will be on Saturday, as the Roncalli Classic basketball tournament will be going on. Redfield will be up there, and they will be playing at 1 o'clock with the airtime on KQ 1380 at 12:45. Not sure how the bracketing goes, when Redfield might come up and play in the later reaches of it, whether it's just a round-robin tournament or whether they are able to play just 3 games without regard to any kind of bracketing or anything else like that. But that's the way the situation goes here.
Didn't you say Deuel was 2-0 coming into this game?
Well, they're 2-1 now, baby.
I'll tell you what, them girls played an absolutely good game tonight, even though Katie Roselle got all the points, but they just kept passing it to her, and she kept making them. And I'll tell you what, if they keep playing like they did tonight, they played outstanding defense, and they did a good job on offense. They're going to win more games than you and I even expected.
Well, I tell you what, I have to say we kind of came into the season here being a little bit concerned about the quality of play, but the girls have certainly displayed an outstanding quality of play defensively and tonight offensively as well. All right, let's take a look at the finish of all things here. The Redfield High School sports presentation. Once again, the final scores. The Redfield boys had a terrible time. They lost by 50 points to the Deuel young men. by a score of 79-29, but then the evening was not lost as Redfield girls team wound up with a 4-point victory, 51-47. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Ted Kimball, and our two camera people, Maddie Morissette and Addie Rice, our producer-engineer back in the studio, Ray Dunn, this is Alan Scott, saying thanks for joining us, and we'll look forward to having you with us on Saturday at 12:45 with the pregame show, and then the tip-off at 1 o'clock. That'll be up at the Roncalli Gymnasium, and that will be part of the Roncalli Basketball Classic. As for tonight's games, the final scores once again, Redfield men lost 79-29. The Lady Pheasants won 51-47. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night and safe travels. This has been a Redfield High School sports presentation on KQ 1380.
Somebody told me they shot 27% would win. I wouldn't believe them when the other team shot 49%.
Okay, hold on a second because I got to get off this thing here. Oh, boy.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Your valet. I haven't had one of them for a while, but I'm gonna have.
The valet? What?
No.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.